Do you have products with low or no reviews? Maybe it's a new launch and no one's rated it yet. So how do you build trust and boost conversions without waiting? In this video, I'll show you how to add site-wide store ratings to your product pages. It's a simple tweak that helped one of my clients boost their conversion rate by 12% and their per session value by 16%. And to put that into monetary terms, we're looking at an extra £21,000 per month in revenue. Hey guys, I'm Lee Ruane, e-commerce specialist at LR Digital, and I help Shopify brands scale and succeed. Let's dive in and I'll show you how you can do this on your store. Okay, so here we are on my dev theme, and we'll take a look at the all products section. And then we can see we've got a range of products, some with reviews and others without. You can see, and if we click into one of these, this is what it looks like on the product page. So this is using Judge Me at the moment. We've got the star reviews here, and if we click onto it, it will scroll us down to this reviews area where you can read the comments. So that's great on product pages that do have reviews. However, if we go back to a product that doesn't, we'll see that there's no star rating, and then halfway down the page, we've got this here. So this is great if you want to accept reviews still on the product page itself, but I'll show you a way as well if we want to hide this when there is no reviews present. So we'll go into the back end, and then we'll head over to online store, themes, then click into customize. At the moment, this is on the Dawn theme, and I'll show you what it looks like a little later on the horizon. So we'll go into customize, and then we'll drop down here and go to our products and then our default product template. We click into here and we will see that we've got the Judge Me star rating here. But what we're looking to do is, I'll just unhide this and hide the Judge Me. So what we're saying here is that your store as a whole may have received 1,200 reviews, and then we can call that into play on these key products that don't yet have reviews. But before we go ahead and add this in, my recommendation would be to create a new product page template. So if you go to your products here, you'll see a default product already. Now, depending on how your site is set up, you may have a few templates down here, but my recommendation would be to create a new template, and this will be based on your main product template you're using for the majority of your products. So in this case, we're going to duplicate the default product, and then we'll call this low no reviews, like that. And it will be based on the default product template. But like I said, if you have another template that you want to base it on, you'll have a drop-down list here where you can select that. So we'll create this template, and now we'll see that we have two product templates. So for this one, the default, I would recommend leaving your current reviews platform in play. So in this example, we're going to show the Judge Me, and then we'll hide or remove this one. So we don't need this one here. We will remove it in this case. So I'll just save that. And then we'll head over to the new template we've created, low or no reviews. And then what we can do here is the same thing, but in reverse. So we will remove the Judge Me, but keep our custom code. Now, if you want to save a bit of time and copy and paste this code onto your site, head on over to my website, lrdigital.uk. Then you'll go to resources and the blog. And you'll scroll down, there'll be this article here, how I increased the conversion rate by 12%, or you can click on the filter of CRO and find it a little bit easier. And then on this article, we'll scroll down. This is me explaining what we've done, but towards the bottom of the page, you'll have the code that you can just copy and paste there. And once you've copied that code, you'll come over here to add a new section called Custom Liquid. And we'll click into that and then paste the code we've just copied. And then you'll see it there. So I'll remove this block because we've already got one. Now, if you want to tweak this so it looks correct on your site, For example, if you want to change the color of the stars or the size of the font, I've given you some customization tips here on the bottom of the article, just below the coding. And you can change the font size, the size of the stars, the star color. For example, if we copy this and we want to change the stars to gold, we'll copy that, head back into here, and then we'll change this color here. And then we should see it'll change to gold. Perfect. Or you might want to choose your brand color, etc. Now, once you're happy with how you've styled it up, we can save that template. And if we refresh the front end, we will see that no products have changed as of yet. This one is still showing the Judge Me, which it should. And then this one isn't showing anything yet. So we've created the template, but we haven't yet assigned this product to that new template we've created. So how we do that is we go back to our home screen, and then we'll go to our products page, and then we'll go to the product we want to change, which in this case is the black bottle bundle. And then when you scroll down, you'll see this area here for a theme template. We will select this drop down to our new template called low or no reviews. Hit that and save. Once we've saved that product, we can then look on the front end and click into that product. And then we will see this new rating here, which is great. So this product doesn't yet have any product reviews, but we are now calling out our site-wide product reviews. And as you may have seen from the thumbnail of this video, doing this A/B test on one of the clients of mine has generated an extra £21,000 per month, which is a really good result considering we're not getting any more traffic and all we've done is change this here to show reviews. Now, the next step you might want to do on this template is, okay, we're calling out this site-wide reviews. However, here we don't want to show this section until we've got enough reviews. So for us to do that, we will head back into Customize, go to the new product template, low or no reviews. And on the left-hand side, we will see our apps section, which is containing our Judge Me reviews. And what we'll do here is we'll just hide that entire section. And then we'll see that's now removed just on this template. So we'll save that, refresh the front. Perfect. So that's now removed from this template. And just to confirm, on all our other products that do have reviews, we've got the review stars, and this is still showing here correctly. So that's great. We now have our new product template, but we need to now assign that template to all the products that don't yet have reviews. And a quick way to do that within Shopify is head on to your products section, and you can tick this tick box at the top. And if you've got more than 50 products on your site, you'll see another link about here that says select all products in your store. So if you want to edit everything, make sure that's ticked, and then we'll go into this bulk edit, and then we can see our products here. And then what we need to do is edit the columns we can see. So we don't need a lot of this. We can untick that. Key section here is this template. Click on that, and then we'll just keep this simple and untick all of these. There, perfect. So now we've got our product title and the template. And we can see this is the new template we've assigned for this black bottle. And if we want to assign that new template to another product, we can either go to the product and then choose it from the drop-down list, or alternatively, just click, copy with Command C or Control C if you're on Windows, and then Command V or Control V to paste in that way. And another quick way is if you want to do this on all of your products or a large range of your products, you can just click on this little blue square and drag it down, and you'll see that they all change. So if I save that, then we'll take a look at this green plastic bottle here. Perfect, so that's now showing as we want it to on the green plastic bottle product. So I'll now show you how to do the exact same thing in the new Shopify theme called Horizon. So we'll go to the themes section, and I'll scroll down here and you'll see I've got the new Horizon. We'll go into Customize, and we'll go to the products template. And like with Dawn theme, we have this default product template. So we will create a new template, call it low, no reviews again, and based on the default template, create that. And we'll see the Judge Me stars is shown here. So what we need to do again is go to the product information under details and then into header. And then we'll see this Judge Me review section. So we'll remove that block. And then we will add in again another custom liquid section. And if you still have it pasted, we can paste the code into here. And now we'll see it's pulled through onto here. The only difference with this is I would say that's a little too close. So we have this area here called margin bottom. So that's the space between our new section and the product title. And we are basically saying bring this up by minus 18 pixels. So that is too much right now. So we will reduce that to 12 pixels. That looks better to me. And always remember to toggle between desktop and mobile to see what it looks like on both devices. And again, that looks fine. So perfect, we'll leave that as it is. And just remember, if you're showing the main review section, which as we scroll down, we can see here, we're showing the Judge Me area, which is under this section here. We can see the app. So we can either delete or hide this section. So I'll just hide it. You can see it's removed. Just going forward, my advice would be this section isn't very clear that this contains the reviews area. So we can right click on this section and rename it, and we'll call that reviews. Perfect. So now when that is collapsed, we'll see very easily that that is the review section. So we can save that. And then if we preview this Horizon theme, which you can do so by these three dots at the top left, and then click on preview, we can now see, perfect, that is showing there, and no review section is displayed. So I hope that helps. And if you can, I always recommend A/B testing these changes on your site so you can be confident that it is moving the needle. So drop a comment below if you have any questions and I'll get back to you. And until then, good luck.